So, up for another roster review. I have to leave to go travel to get to a wedding in about an hour and a half. So, I'm going to try and knock this over in half an hour rather than the typical 40 minutes that it somehow ends up taking me to go through everything. That does not mean I'm going to rush this. I'm going to try not to rush it. I'm just going to try not to blabber, which I'm already doing, but I have a very bad tendency of just like yapping. So I'm going to try and not do that. Anyway, WereW00kie, 11.6 mil GP, a lot of really weird R9s. And like weird in the sense of why would you give Boba R9 over JML or Revan, or I'm pretty sure your Malik's R9 actually, if I saw earlier. Maybe I'm skitzing out. No, Malik isn't. Malik, Malgus, literally name any tank. Tanks all really love R9s. DTMG is a decent R9. Don't actually have many tanks up and running. Mace Windu for his ship. Paz is fine for like the. I don't know if I have this or not. Do you have Bo Mandalore? Yeah, for the Bo team, I might have actually. I do have Bo Katan listed in my things to note. Anyway, weird R9s, but like you can't really take that back. Bane as well. Bane R9 would have been great, but that's okay. You've posted some really fun things with your Afra just killing everything. So the BTR9, I'm like, I wouldn't personally, but go for it. But I mean, this is a game. You can R9 whatever you want. You can do your own thing. But my suggestion would be like Radis likes R9 for profundity. Like there's a couple of R9s that I'm just like, what? That's okay. Jabba doesn't need R9 either. Like R8's completely fine. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. Speed. Tarful being your fastest is funny. But if I remember rightly, you don't have heaps of. I mean, you've got a decent amount, but not all of your character. You don't have many characters over 300 speed, which should work on a bit, but that's fine. Again, why Tarful, dude? I mean, if you make Wookiees work, you make Wookiees work. But like, damn. Anyway, I'll just go through your GLs quickly. JML wants protection cross. Speed arrow is also nice, but protection arrow is fine too. But try and get some secondary speed on it. You also have pretty low protection. He really, really likes having a high base protection. So, Relic 7, when I looked at this last, he was Relic 6, so not bad. But he really likes R9 just because it gives you a lot more protection. But I would make this a protection primary, give him a bit more speed because he's a bit slow. And I guess work on some protection secondaries. Like, he really wants to have high protection because of his unique, I think. No, it's somewhere. Here. Plus a bunch of other things. He wants high base protection for his granted ability. A bunch of other things. Anyway. Slicker. What? Why? Crit damage triangle, nice. Offense, nice. Health, that's great. Like, these are all fine. He's slow, though. But, like, what? You want a speed set and health set typically? Offense set you can get away with, but he wants speed, because he just... Speed and health means he just ramps with his siphon, and then he just kills everything. Like, just speed and health, please. But otherwise, like, the primaries are all great. The secondaries are fine, too. Like, I mean, this would like speed, but, this is actually not very good for Slicker. But the primaries are all good. You got good ideas for the primaries, but come on, dude. You could definitely work on this one. Needs to be definitely faster too. Ray, I really liked this when I looked at it because you've done all offense. This should be health, but you've done all offense, health primary. I mean, all offense and all health sets. So all health sets with all offense primaries, which I really like. If you looked at my last, what did I look at? Who did I look at? SWGOH. If you looked at that video, I talked about how the high-end players really like doing all health set, like full health sets with offense primaries or offense and health set with health primaries. So I really like what you've done here. Could definitely be faster though. Maybe what? Maybe you want speed primary on the circle. Am I stupid? I must have meant health primary. But yeah, she could definitely do with some more speed. She's a bit slow. You definitely want her at least 500 speed. So, but no, otherwise looking pretty good for Ray. Looking okay. I don't know much about C. This is probably fine. That's probably okay. This could be health, but I don't actually know how. Oh, good speed. I don't know how C works, not gonna lie. I haven't even looked at his modding. Maybe I'll have to start doing that. I'll look at your team, your Hut Cartel team, because Jabba wants speed typically, not defense. Health and speed, or protection and speed. I think it's health and then a speed and health set, but speed and defense set would work too. He's actually pretty quick for not having any speed set, but he really likes speed, just so he can get more turns out, get more ultimate charge, get more bombs out, that sort of thing. Bosch is good. You definitely want a speed set. Take away one of the potency sets and one of the crit chance sets and give her a speed set. She's already really quick, but even more speed is even better. Typically, she wants a crit damage triangle. This wants to be potency, which is good. Protection is fine. 200% potency, great. She really wants over 200% potency, so she's just landing those thermal detonators. Also R9, but I already talked about R9, so I won't. Chrysanthemum though, great R9. He's a very solid R9. Fix your modding though. He really wants all tenacity sets, or a tenacity set and no, 2 tenacity sets and a health set. Hope I didn't just stumble over my words too much. Yeah, tenacity mainly just so he can resist buff immunity and keep up his taunt. So yeah, I don't actually. What have I written? Yeah, he wants protection primaries too, so this should be protection, but otherwise it's fine. This is protection, perfect. But no, doesn't want offense. Definitely wants all tenacity or a health and 2 tenacity sets. Skiff Lando. If I imagine you'll see this. I'd hope you see this because I'll send it to you. Could you let me know why you R9'd the whole Jabba team? I presume it's just because you like the team, but if there was any other reason for it, I don't know. I'm just so blown away. I wish I had this many R9s. That's it's crazy. Anyway, he wants an offense set or a speed set, literally either. He really good speed anyway, but really wants a speed set or offense set. Potency's fine. I think you want protection here, but I'm not 100% sure. Apparently I didn't look at it, even though I really should have. I typically would, but I'm trying to just get through all of my notes, which apparently aren't good enough. But Embo, great. Typically, I saw a thread the other day. I don't have Jabba, so I can't say from experience, but Embo versus Boba. Embo's definitely better in TW, and better in general from what I've heard, just because dispelling all buffs on a basic is really good. Boba's better for certain lineups, which I'm going to get back to you. I'll maybe put it in the description a bit later, or at least put a link to the Reddit thread. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing this yap, I'm just going to put up, when I go and edit this briefly, I'm going to put up a big text thing here saying why Boba is, what situations Boba is better in. That's a great idea, Greg. Apparently my name's Greg now. Anyway, Slicker team, first order. Dark Ray, great. All the Omnis, great. Really wants a speed set, though, and really wants a crit damage triangle. This wants offense, too. The speed is fine. She really wants to be quick and really wants a really high offense stat. You want it to be about 9,000. So give her a speed set, give her an offense cross, and then give her as many offense secondaries. Like, that's nice. But again, you want crit damage triangle. But yeah, give her as much offense as you can kind of manage. This could be offense even, instead of crit damage triangle, but doesn't want health. Really want her to be fast. Which I saw in another thread someone was complaining about the other day. But you do want it to be fast. They were like, oh, but you should mod her for health so she can live longer. No, you want her for speed so she gets to just lash out with her lightning as much as possible. Because that's a lot of damage. Otherwise, you just really want good speed now, but you really want a speed set and just get even more speed. You see me use Crew and First Order Stormtrooper. Crew's fine. You just kind of want more health primaries rather, because of his unique. When he gets hit, he recovers health. So larger health pool means recovers more health. Pretty straightforward because it's percentage based and not flat health. Otherwise, your first order officer, looking fine, wants more speed though. Hux is looking okay too. Oh, never mind. Apparently, well, I would definitely recommend a speed set and health set and speed and potency for this guy, which you've already done. But he really wants to be significantly faster, which he is right now, but Hux is also really slow, which could cause issues. Again, I haven't looked at my notes for this in ages. I've been very busy with exams and stuff, so sorry if I'm a bit skitsy. Sith Trooper also looks fine, but could probably... That wants to be crit damage. Actually, probably wants an offense set instead of a health set. But you're not really using Sith Trooper because you've got... I'm pretty sure from your GAC you use Slicker, Ray, Crew, First Order Stormtrooper, and Hux, I think. I'll have to double check that though. This looks okay, but you want, instead of offense, you want health sets, 2 health sets, and you want a speed and you want protection primaries too, but you want a speed arrow here. Ray team. Why did I just close that out? I'm so out of it. I've been at work since 6:30 in the morning. It's currently 2:38 p.m. and I just got home. So I'm a bit out of it. Don't mind me. I'll just go here for now. I already talked about Ray, but we're going to talk about Ben again. Give him his Omicrons, please. It's the exact same as my last one. Give him his Omicrons. Give him an offense set. Give him speed. Give him crit damage triangle. Give him an offense, which you've already got. Speed's good. He is actually pretty quick, but he wants more speed. Definitely wants a speed set or offense set. Sorry, he really wants an offense set and high speed. Apparently, he actually wants an offense triangle too, which I have in my notes. So, offense or crit damage. Apparently offense is better. That is fine too. But yeah, wants an offense set here. Otherwise, JTR looks fine. okay speed, pretty decent stats. I mean, it's a little bit low in health and protection, but it's fine. She's more just there to fill a slot. Oh wait, hang on. Have you? Yeah, she wants health primaries. Sorry, I'm so out of it. Yeah, health primaries. She just wants more health. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, she typically wants over 100,000. I was like, that's a bit odd. Speed arrow is fine. Typically, like could have a speed. Health primary there though. Otherwise, the rest of your resistance is fine. You seem to be using the resistance hero bros who look. You need to. Okay, you need to fix these. More speed wants a speed set and health set. Crit damage triangle, offense cross, exact same with Finn. Neither of them are tanks. They're a lot more damage dealing. Especially because Ray and JTR can like kind of tank for the team. So, I would recommend getting Zori up, but you don't have Zori Omicron, and you need a lot of Omicrons at the moment. You need at least 1 or 2 on Ben. You need to get Zori working. You really want Finn and Rose as well. So I wouldn't recommend it right now. Afra I took a brief look at. This is good. Great speed too. 300 is good benchmark. BT typically wants an offense set. You seem to know a lot more about the Afra team than me, but typically wants an offense set. But you do you. Speed is good, and if I remember rightly, he was quick. So, Triple O. This is fine, I guess. He typically likes the speed set, but if he's working for you, like he's already fast enough. So this set's probably fine. If it's working for you, keep doing it. Bane really wants health sets, like all health sets. And then secondary speed and speed. No, I don't think so actually. You just want health everywhere. Health, 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 health. That's already health, but you want everything to be health. And then you just want as much secondary speed as possible because of Siphon. Wait, hang on. I don't remember. I think that's an Omicron. Is it? I think that's a good Omicron. I'm going to quickly check this. Where is Bane? Bane. Oh. I lied. It's not actually that good. I mean, it's fine, but it's not actually great. Anyway, would recommend fixing his mods. Really wants health because he siphons health and then deals damage based on his max health. So the more base max health he has, the better. The Bo-Katan team looks fine. You need to fix those modding. Yeah, I said her mods need fixing badly, all caps. I don't actually know what she uses. I'm going to actually quickly look at this. Bo-Katan. No, that's not. Bo. Am I stupid? Bo-Katan. Yeah, health and offense. I thought it might be. Speed, offense, health, offense. Okay, so doesn't like crit damage triangle. She just wants offense, and then health here. I imagine because she takes less max health damage, and it's good to have a max health. Speed, definitely want her faster. I'll fix that one. Cool. What else do I have to say? Paz looks fine from what... I don't know why I clicked that. My deepest apologies. Paz looks fine. Bam apparently likes health and offense sets, but I'm sure this works. You definitely want him to be a bit faster though. That's really slow. I'll take a quick look at your Phoenix. You're a much bigger account than the other guys I've checked out, so there's a lot more to look at. Everyone wants to be kind of faster. The fact that Rex is not modded really upsets me. Apparently I didn't look at Rex, or you've taken Rex's mods away, because here I just said Rex wants a speed set and just more speed in general. So you must have changed that since I last looked. Hera wants a speed set. She just wants to be fast. Kanan looks fine. Pretty good survivability here. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. All good things. Sabine wants a crit damage triangle here. Potency's okay here, actually. And she just wants to be faster too. I imagine Chopper's looking fine. Cool. Maybe a speed arrow, but it doesn't really matter too much because he's always assisting under Rex, and that's really what you're wanting to worry about. 3 more teams to look at. Traya Sith is one of them. Wants a speed set, definitely. But otherwise, this wants to be health. But otherwise is pretty fine. She just wants a lot of max health, so that she gets more bonus protection, because bonus protection is based off of max health. So is protection up, apparently. I double checked this with one of my friends the other day, because I kind of skitzed out about it when I was recording one of these. Nihilus, health and speed's the exact same. You don't need tenacity on him because Traya dispels all debuffs anyway, so with here. So he doesn't need to resist anything. There's literally no point. Health and speed, get him a lot faster, get him a bunch more health. That wants to be health. This wants to be offense. This wants to be... Oh no, these all want to be health. Health on these bottom 3 here, and then this wants to be speed, which it already is. You really want Savage going. The other 2 I didn't really look at, but fix her, give her a health set, give her a bit more speed, and she'll be okay. Damage, she's a bit low, but that's whatever. Scion doesn't matter too much, but I'd give him a health set or 2 in there, give him a bit more speed. Apparently he likes being fast. Darth Revan squad. Malik wants a speed set and health set. He really likes being fast, which he's already okay, but like not really. He really wants to be like 340 speed, or at least 320 speed. He really likes being fast, so he can get out there and use his AoE fear. Give him a crit damage triangle 2. Offense is fine. Health is fine. Not health. Speed. This wants to be health, but it doesn't really matter too much. Your Malik looked really good from what I looked. I'm skitzing out. Protection, and protection. Good stuff. Really high protection. Really nice. Can't really say anything more about that. I don't know why I clicked on Bane. I want to click on Malgus, who doesn't need this. He really wants just all health primaries, because all of his stuff is based off of max health. So switch these out for health primaries instead of protection, because protection's not very good on Malgus. I mean, Malgus, it's fine. He has a base max protection of a gazillion, but he really wants more max health. Really wants more max health. Particularly for the dunk, but just in general, he stacks his max health. He stacks his max health really well, but particularly for this, just so that he kills things, which is always nice. I like it when my characters are able to murder. Starkiller was the last one I had here. Give him his Omicrons, please. He's also really wants his Omicrons. He also wants an offense set, a lot more speed. Yeah, his damage is just so low here. Crit damage triangle 2. Otherwise, these primaries are good. But yeah, Omicron's offense set and crit damage triangle. Mara Jade wants to be a lot faster. Give her just like Fu, get rid of one of the potency sets and one of the health sets and give her a speed set. She also wants a potency cross. Crit damage triangle is good though. This wants to be speed. Wait, actually, hang on. No, that wants to be speed. She wants to be really quick. She also wants to be like 320 at least. Really wants to get out there first. If you're using Starkiller under the Emperor Palpatine lead, which I imagine you are, because you don't have you don't really have a Seer team going at all. Yeah. Emperor Palpatine, I remember he was a bit average. Yeah. Instead of crit chance, you want a speed set, and then you want all protection primaries here. So this wants to be protection and speed. So these two mods, fix this one, get this protection, and then instead of two crit chance, you want a speed set. He wants to be quick, wants to be fast, get out there, land debuff, start the turn meter cycle. Maul team looks good too. I'm not going to look into it too much, but the Maul team you have looks pretty good. Ships. Executive Fleet is looking good. I just really wish you'd use your R9 on Piet or on Dengar or on Bosk or on Mando or on like most of any of those. Would have really liked R9, particularly Piet, because it just gets him that much speed. You want for your Galactic Republic fleet, you really want Marauder up and running to 7-star, but otherwise looking pretty good. This is going to do a lot for you. Negotiator fleet is really good, and Endurance is a great substitute for it against certain lineups. I think it's used for Leviathan. First Order, Echelon wants stars, that's about it. Because then it lives for a lot longer. It's quite nice. I don't know what else to say. Empire, looking good. Scythe, TIE Interceptor, cool. And your Separatist fleet looks pretty good too, from the looks of it. Yeah, Separatist fleet, great. Can't complain there. Quickly, I'll look at your farming. From the looks of it, you're really close to... get tracker, here we go. In my notes, I'm looking at my notes, but you're really close to Profundity. Yeah, so Profundity's right around the corner. You just need to get that R9. Radis. I think that's literally it. No. And then it'll be R8 Cassian probably as well. Rogue One. Yeah. Cassian and Radis, and then you're probably fine, except for ships. Maybe you might be missing some ship shards, but like that's really close to Profundity, so I'd recommend that. But at the same time, I'd rather say you save your R9s for Leviathan. I don't know how close you are to Leviathan. Actually, relatively close. Yeah, not too far off at all. So I'd save all your R9 materials for Leviathan, because Leviathan is better than Profundity, unfortunately. You're really close to Lord Vader. Get Lord Vader, honestly. And farm up his dark side clones. Those are really good, especially for the new raid, which is another thing we need to start thinking about now. New raid, Lord Vader's clones, really good, especially because you have Tarkin up too. You're really close to JMK as well, but I'd go after Lord Vader and his stuff first. So you're only, 300 Kyrotech off? Yeah. You're really close to a lot of GLs. You're somewhat close to Leia. You only need another 600 Kyrotech for her, and realistically not that much. So I would also recommend going for Leia. She is an excellent GL, arguably the best GL in the game. She basically clears everything on offense. Except for the new Ray Datacron, but Focus Datacron, that's besides the point. She's really good. Really, really solid. Comes with her own team too, so I would recommend going for her. Last but not least, I'm going to look at your Grand Arena. I'm going to look at 5v5 because who cares about 3v3, plus we don't have any data on it at the moment. What I've said so far is I think your Malgus and your Kellerenbeck... Malgus and Kellerenbeck seem to be better on defense than offense. You have a lot of really good teams. Hold on. Sorry, my throat was a bit itchy. Had to cough there. Kellerenbeck and Malgus better on defense, mainly because you've got a lot of really strong offensive teams. You've got Night Sisters, you've got DTMG, you've got Jabba, you've got Phoenix, who needs mods. You've got JML, you've got Afra, you've got C, you've got Bane, you've got Maul, you've got Gas, you've got Bo-Katan, you've got Dash, although Dash isn't as good now. Anyone else? Tuskens. Tuskens you could arguably put on defense, but they're not really good in 5v5, so probably saving them for offense is the play. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you've got plenty of great offensive options, so I definitely recommend putting like Kellerenbeck and Malgus on defense. Slicker on defense is fine. Jabba on defense could also go too, but it's entirely up to you. Jabba also counters some good teams on offense. So, yeah, Slicker on defense is great with Dark Ray. Normally I'd be like, bring Slicker on offense, but with Dark Ray, he's just that much better. So, yeah. You could definitely use Starkiller more. You don't seem to be using him really. That's not you. Really using him at all. So I built up Starkiller team because he beats a lot of really good teams. A couple of GLs, but most non-GL teams he has a really good crack at. So, but for the most part, a lot of your defensive teams, Ray on defense is fine, especially with Cat, would do really well. That must have been why I didn't look at the other two. Ah, I see. It's all coming back to me now. Ah, yeah. These two should be the Resistance Hero Bros. And Poe should be replaced with Rose. But this is fine for now, I guess. I mean, it lost, but this is fine for now. He really wants his Omicron and his Zetas too. His Zetas are what make him really good with Jin. Anyway, a lot of, like, Sana is really Datacron dependent. Boba Fett is Datacron dependent. Like, a lot of your defensive teams seem really average. And I reckon you could do a lot better with the roster that you've got. So, hopefully that helps. I know I've rambled again. It's been about half an hour. If you need any more pointers or anything clarified, just send me a message. I like that you've got these two at R5. They could go to R7. Something I was chatting about with some of the others in the guild today is that R7 is a really good investment because you get some really good Relic 8 materials without having to, get Relic 8. They're also really good R9 value if you're looking to R9 things, but again, you've got a couple things you should R9. These two, yes, but also Bane, JML, Gas for no, Gas needs Relic 8 for Lord Vader. But the Revan and Malik for Leviathan, like, there's a couple other R9s that are, I think, much better. But looking good. Definitely could go for more GLs though. I think by the time you get to 10 million GP, you should have at least like 5 or 6. And by the time you're where you are, I think you should have at least 1 or 2 more GLs, which are really close, to be fair. Like, as we pointed out before, you're so close to Lord Vader, Lord Vader's right around the corner. Leia is also really close. Like, she doesn't need as many Relic 8s as Lord Vader. So if you have the Chirotech, I'd go for Leia before Lord Vader, not gonna lie. Except that Lord Vader has Darkside clones. So, but you'd have to farm them. So it's entirely up to you. But Leia, Vader, or JMK. JMK's not as good, but not as good as these two, unfortunately, anymore. But you don't have Lord Vader's clones, so yeah, up to you. All three are great investments. I would recommend going for at least one of them, but for now, yeah, it's looking pretty good. You could definitely work on your GAC defense, but no, your roster's not looking too bad. So good stuff. Anyway, I'm off. Goodbye.